You did it. You are ready to go out there and get your very first client. And as you start to think about it, the overwhelm starts to kick in, maybe even a little bit of what is called imposter syndrome. This is where you feel like you don't know enough, you're too new. Who are you to even be doing any of this? So today I want to talk you through that. It can be really debilitating to try to get your first client when you have all of these thoughts going on in your own head. So before you count yourself out of the game, let's work through this and make you really comfortable and confident getting your first and next client. All right, so let's dig in. So when I made my transition from being a teacher almost 5 years ago and jumped headfirst into the online world of being a virtual assistant, I had no clue what I was doing, but I was extremely driven. So the first thing that I want you to do is to dig deep and remember why you're here. Why did you start this? Is it because you want to have more time with your kids? You want to be the one raising them? That was my big motivator. Is it because you have a lot going on in your life and you just need to make some financial space for yourself? And so this is going to bring you that extra income to help pay down debt, to just get you in a better position. Whatever your reason is, I want you to start there first. Remember why you started. Why are you here? Why do you really need to get that first and next client and build this business? So remembering that can be really, really motivating, because that's what pushed you to take these first steps that were probably a little scary for a lot of us in the first place. Okay. So step number one is remember your why. Step number two is I want you to be your own hype girl. You absolutely know what you are doing. You are very qualified, because here's the thing. When I first started providing Pinterest services, I didn't have a ton of experience. I worked with one client who was my very first client when I first started my online business to begin with, and managed her Pinterest, used Tailwind, did all the things for her. That was it. That was the total of my experience with Pinterest. But I knew a lot more in my even limited experience then than the people that I was looking to help. Okay. So knowing more than your potential clients puts you in a position to serve them really, really well. You're not calling yourself an absolute expert and saying that you have all this years of experience. So being upfront and honest is going to make you feel really good going into working with these clients. Okay. So you do have a lot to offer. Remember that you have learned something somewhere that you can charge for, that the person that you're working with does not have that skill set and knowledge that you have. Okay. So you are worthy of being paid for the work that you're doing. Okay. So number one with combating this is remembering your why. Number two is to kick that imposter syndrome to the curb and remember that you know more than the people that you're helping. Even if you are just getting started, you still have a lot to offer your clients. What you have to offer them is extremely valuable. Okay. And number three, that nothing worth having is going to happen really, really quickly. All of the overnight success stories that you've probably heard are false. Every overnight success story that you have heard is not telling you 100% of the story. You're seeing the surface level of the work that has been put in for months and possibly years before that overnight success story has been shared. So remember that it's worth putting in the effort. It's worth the time that you're going to spend networking. Those connections that you're making with people are extremely valuable, even if it means that you don't land that first client with the first person that you talk to. Remember that genuine networking is what's going to continue to build your business, because you're getting access through those people that you're meeting to their networks. You're going to be able to get referrals, and that is going to help build out your business for you. So go find people to love on, serve them to the very best of your current ability, continue to get better, never stop learning, and always remember your why. Now, I want you to remember those three things and go out there and do your very best this week. That may look different for everyone depending on where you are in life and your business. But if you will commit to spending some time each and every day looking for people to help and doing some genuine connections with your networking, you will get those clients. Your confidence will continue to build as you are working with people and serving people well in your business. And it gets easier every time. All right. I cannot wait to share more with you next week. So make sure that you like and subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I will make sure that I make more videos to answer all those questions for you when it comes to working online and specifically being a Pinterest virtual assistant.